So basically, this is, I mean, I know some person might say, why, sir? All you do is either you multiply or you divide. But somebody says, all right, so I have 100 US and the exchange rate is that amount. So either you multiply it or you divide it. All right, so if you have US and you want to convert it to Jamaica and you divide, the other way around, you multiply. Now that approach can work, but I am not going to endorse that approach. All right, to me, it's a layman's approach. It's not mathematical. It's mathematical, but you know, as high school, no, not high, as CXC students, you have to learn it a better way. All right, but if essentially you're going to end up either multiply or divide. All right, so this is what I always like to do. So solution for number one. The first thing you do is that you state what exchange rate is. All right. So that's the exchange rate. So it's calculate the amount of TT dollars received. All right. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna line up. You have to have 1,000. You have 1,235 US. So what you do? I'm lining up the countries with each other. All right, and over here we want TT. All right, so everybody see the setup? Look at
Yes,
it.
sir.
This, the top piece is your exchange rate. All right. Now below it, that is what you want to convert to. So you make sure you line up the countries. All right. Now, so we don't know what's gonna go over here. So we're gonna call that X. So X is what we want to find. So we want to find X. All right, same thing man talk about, you know. We just start to find Y. All right. Okay, now how do we find X? All right, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to cross multiply. All right, so what does that mean? That means that 1 times X. See there? All right, so cross multiply 1 times X. So the next step is that we cross multiply. When do we cross multiply? When you have an equal sign. All right. So 1 times X. What is 1 times X?
X.
Just X. By the way, X is in which currency? TT. All right. So we're going to cross multiply. All right. So 1 times X. All right. You know what? Let me put it there because. Let me put it there. So we have 1 1 times X. All right, so 1 times X is equal, see there? I'm cross multiplying 1 times X. I know it's a drop off them something here because they're not relevant at that point. So 1 times X So we're gonna cross multiply the other side now. That's the wrong thing. All right, so the other part now we're gonna say, okay, 6.3.
7,007.
Right. Multiply by 1,200. All right, now check this out. What is 1 times x? Just x. All right, and x is in what currency? TT. All right, I hear somebody say 7,000 something. When you multiply it, what do you get? 7,000 what?
1,780.5 cents.
And 5 cents? All right.
No, not 0.5.
50?
7780.
All right, you're breaking up when you're talking that last part there.
7780.5.
Hold on, give me a second. Well, no, it will be 50.
Yes, yes.
So that's the answer for the first part. So after changing 1,235 US, all right, this is what he gets or she gets. Any questions? Are you guys following? All right, let's look at part B. Now the tourists spent what? 4,500 and change the remaining to US. So basically, tourists.
$3,280.50 left back.
All right, cool. Right. So we'll just subtract those amounts. So naturally, when you change money, you just want to what? Spend it, right? So we subtract those two. And repeat what you said a while ago.
$3,280.50.
3,000.
$280.50.
50 cents. Right. So the tourists spend 1,235, right? No, sorry. Oh, hold on. No, hold on. I'm doing something wrong here.
Sir, he spent 4,500.
Right. I'm sorry. So this should be 4,500. Sorry. Yes. Right. So after changing the money, you spend 4,500. So what remains is what? 3,280 in Trinidad. But then no, he wants to change what the remainder in Trinidad to what? To US. All right. So yet again, now what do? We go back. to the exchange rate. All right. So that's how you do it, right? You go back to the exchange rate. So we want to convert what? This, which is what? TT to US. All right, so what did I say? You always line up the country, right? Always line up the country. So Trinidad would come under Trinidad, right? And then over here now, you want to convert this. It's have to be in what? In US. But no, the X is where? X is over here. Am I following?
Yes, sir.
So we need to find X. All right, now guys, notice the difference. Hold on, let me try to fix up this thing up here. So I don't know why it looks like that. Let me try to fix it up. Some space. All right, yeah, that will be better. So notice in the top one, X was on the right. When the X was on the right, we multiply. I don't know if you noticed that to get the answer.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I think we're going to know. We're going to divide. Right. But let us cross multiply. All right. Let's cross multiply to prove ourselves. So it's going to be 6.3 times X. All right. No, 6.3 times X is just what? 6.3 X. It's like saying, what is 6 times X? 6 times X will be what? 6X. And that is equal to the one over here. So it's going to be 1 times what? 3,280. So you cross multiply this one too. All right. So 6.3 times X is 6.3X, and all of that is what? Equal to 1 times 3,280. And 1 times anything gives you back what? The same thing. But then no, we need to find X. All right. How do we find X? By dividing both sides by 6.3. What's going to happen to the 6.3?
Cancel.
Right, it cancels. All right, and what is remaining behind? X. All right. I'm just gonna go over here. All right, so remember X. X is which? I know which currency.
US.
Right. So So what's 3,280 divided by 6.3?
520.71.
So this is the answer. Any questions? That's the entire question.
Sir, just a quick question, right?
Mhm.
So in CXC, are we supposed to work out the formula like that?
Let me tell you, this is like a paper two thing here. If you get a paper two, this is how you expect it to work it out. But if it's a
Okay, sir.
multiple choice, you know, you can just, you know, do as you please. But let me tell you, when you learn something for the first time, just try to learn what I am doing. All right, because sometimes some questions you might pick up some questions that's straightforward. All right, you want to try one? I'm going to give you one to try. Anybody writing? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to finish here.
Can go now, sir.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Sir, quick question, sir. Could
Mhm.
you try one more before giving us to do it on our own?
All right. Okay. Cool. No problem. Oh. So I mean, so the tourist want to change US to TT. So you look for the exchange rate that says US to what? To TT. All right. That's the first thing that you do. So solution. And that is our exchange rate. So then we want to convert what? 900 US to what? To TT. So what are you going to do? Ensure that the country what? They're lined up. That's very important. So that's 900 US. And that is equal to TT. We don't know. Let me tell you, you see when I do what I'm doing, you'll never get one wrong. I'm telling you, if you follow what I'm doing. Because I can tell you, in exam, sometimes your nerves take you. And you want if you multiply, you want if you divide. And something come to your head. I'm telling you. All right. And the next step is that we're going to what? We're going to cross multiply. All right. So let me give you some space. I'm kind of spacing it up because when I draw the arrows, they kind of look combusted. They kind of look too cluster. So what is that? This one. All right, so we're gonna multiply what? 1 times the x. Or 1 times x. Just want to save some time. All right, so 1 times x is equal to 6.3 times what? 900. All right. What is 6.3 times 900? Bud knows?
5,670.
All right. Is that correct? Check it, please.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you. All right. So let me tell you, this thing is painstakingly difficult to do. Just imagine I'm doing this all day from morning. All right. So you just cross multiply. All right. Well, notice, anytime x upon the right hand side, you multiply. And when x is on the what? The left hand side, what you do? You divide. Right, right. So after the tourist spends US 900, he receives or she receives 5,670. All right. Now the tourist gonna spend some money out there, don't you? Right. Probably a guest house or something like that. So this is a solution for A. All right. So guys, I want you guys to finish this question. I want you guys to work out B. Work out B and tell me what you get. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this on my question to the whole page. Let me see if I can reduce this. Right. Just work out B for me. All right. So you're gonna work out how much change remaining in TT and then convert that TT to Canadian. All right. So, anybody get an answer? Your answer should be in Canadian money, not true? Canadian currency. Still working?
Sir, I got Canadian $400.
Okay. Wow, exact. All right. Okay, thank you. Let us.
Got the same, sir.
You got the same thing?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Very good. Very, very good. Well, doesn't mean that I have to work it like, oh, you know. Anybody lost? All right, let me just work it out for YouTube purposes. All right, so after the tourist got this amount of money, he or she would have used the 3,000. So what we're gonna do is to subtract. And you notice when you're doing this, when you're doing is maths, you don't have to put in the dollar sign, you know, or the the currency. You just leave them out. So the money remaining, the 5,670. Hold on, there's subtraction sign. Subtract 3,710. And what is that equal to?
So that would give you 1,960 TNT.
$60.
60. All right, cool. So then now we want to convert. We want to convert the remaining money to Canadian. All right. So because we want to convert the remaining money to Canadian, from T to the Canadian, we have to what? Use this what? This rate. So remember, we have to line up the country and the country, don't you? So we want to convert that. Oh dear, I hope the colors don't confuse it. All right. So the unknown is on the left, right? All right. So we're going to divide. So we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to say 4.9 times x is what? 4.9 x. What the following? Equal 1 times 1960. 1 times 1960 is what? 1960. Then now we'll just divide everything by 4.9. Let me just put this down here. All right, so he's going to divide everything by 4.9. So therefore, x is equal to 1960 divided by what? 4.9, and that will give you Canadian. How much does I get? 4 bills? All right. That's the answer. All right. Let me see if I can put these questions together. Oh dear, they look awful small. All right, so all right, any questions?
Sir, please explain the 3, 7, 10. Please.
All right, so I'm gonna give solution for A. All right, so anybody want to guide me for A? What do I do? All right. All right. So the first thing that we do is that what we write. We're gonna write exchange rate, right?
Right.
Let's call it ER for short. I don't want to mix up with emergency room nor entertainment report. So, all right. So, by the way, we choose this one because this question says to convert TT to what? To EC. All right. And we line up like that. All right. And what do we call this? X. All right. Yes. So that is that, right? All right. What do I do now, miss?
Cross multiply, sir.
Mm-hmm. And
1 times x equals to 1 is equal to x.
all right. Is it well? I can only well. I'm not gonna. Is it equal to
X.
Okay, so no, what happened? No, I would want to write that. No, I would
All right,
write
1
it.
times x, then
Mm-hmm.
125 times 0.43.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 53.75 PC dollars.
All right. So then no, on this line, no, you say okay, 1 times x. will give you x based on how I'm doing this thing here. And so your answer is going to be in EC currency, not true?
Yes, sir.
All right, how much you say again?
And I calculated it, I got 53.75 EC dollars.
53.
0.75 EC dollars.
All right. Class? Oh, she's there.
Yes, so that's what I got.
Got the same,
All right.
sir.
Okay, very good. All right, good. And notice that my answer is always in the currency. Yeah? Notice that. And so make sure that whatever currency they ask you to put it in, your answer is supposed to have it there. All right? All right. Bino. This is pretty interesting, not true?
Yes, sir. Very.
Yes. Very interesting, not true? Yeah, man. Positively interesting, not true? All right, but it is not impossible. I think somebody actually figured it out. All right, so who wants to discuss what to do first? Because you have to have a little discussion of what's gonna happen, where you're gonna go.
Sir, would you find the exchange rate from TT to US?
From TT.
So first you'd have to exchange because you got it in EC. You would convert it from EC to TT because you already know that exchange rate, and then from TT to US.
Yes, something like that.
Right. Basically, yeah, that's true. That's how you operate it, yeah. Because first of all, you get the money, right? And the money is in what? EC. And you want to convert it to what?
US.
To US. But when you look up here, so you realize, hey,
TT.
right?
TT 6.3 equals
There's no direct link from EC to US.
Exactly.
But you can convert EC to TT using this exchange rate, and then whatever you get in TT, convert that TT to what? To US. So it's like doing all of this twice. All right. So since we're gonna convert EC to TT, I'm gonna use the top exchange rate. I must tell you that this is painfully difficult for me to do. Probably should just go back to the scribbling thing. Basic class. Like, to use my freehand. But this look neat, not true? Alright, so remember you're gonna line up the country, another country. So I'm gonna put EC over here. So what you notice, this is the exchange rate, and because I want to convert 850 EC, I ensure that the countries are lined up. So what goes down here would be TT X. And then we cross multiply. All right. So I'm gonna skip some steps. All right. So 0.43. Well, you're gonna get 0.43x equal 1 times 850.94 gives you back the same thing. All right. And then no, what I do, I just divide 850 by what? 0.3. So therefore x is equal to
I think it's what 365.90, something like that.
All right, 365. Okay, hold on. I don't work it out yet. So your answer, guys, your answer is going to be in which currency?
US.
No man, in TT.
Yes, sir. So it's 365 TT.
Right. So
90
TT.
cents.
Hold on it. 365 and 90
And
cents.
90 cents. Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
That's a multiplication thing, right?
Here, sir.
Sorry,
No.
divide.
No, this is actually X. This is actually when we cross multiply. So 0.43 times X gives you 0.43X. I just kind of just cut it short in one line, you know. All right. So what we did was to convert 850 EC to TT, but no.
TTX equals to 850.94 EC dollars. Right, then you have 0.43x equal to 850.94. I don't get there, sir, that part.
This part?
Yes.
I'm cross multiplying. See it?
Okay.
I'm multiplying 0.43 times X.
Okay.
And then I'm multiplying 1 times EC. So 0.43x gives you 0.43x. And 1 times 850 gives you back the same thing. And then I'm going to divide everything by 0.43. So X.
Oh, that. Sir, hold on. You see, if we're dividing, that means that answer I give is wrong. Then we don't give a one big number. Go give you 1,000.
900.
1,978.93, sir. Sorry.
No problem.
I'm gonna divide this stuff.
I wasn't even checking either. It's a good thing, you know. That's why I always. All right. So. All right. So it's 1,978
and 93 cents.
Right. All right. Okay. Thank you. Not wrong if you make mistake. And to be frank with you, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Sometimes in CXC, if you have all of this, all of this, and then right here, so it's wrong. And this question is word mark is a possibility, depending on how the examiners decide to award marks, will give you the full thing. It's a possibility. Yeah, something called benefit of a doubt. You know? All right, so then
the benefit of a doubt said you probably made a mistake.
You just made a computational error. Yeah. I'm telling you, because I'm marked already now. I've marked before, but I can't out at CXC. They're not paying good money tomorrow. It's like slavery. So I can't bother them. But anyways, yeah, that's it. And then now, this TT here now, we're gonna convert this TT to US using this exchange rate. Remember, this is exchange rate. All right. Let me see if I can I don't want it mixed up in the thing. So I want it to look like something, you know. I want it to look official. All right, like an exchange rate. Okay, all right, much better. All right, so we're gonna convert this TT here now to US. All right, so we're gonna use this exchange rate. All right, so here is in this way. You know that. if someone is walking and hear what I said a while ago, it's a voice. Sorry, I thought X look better in that thing there. because sometimes I'm talking and I don't know if it is genuinely coming from my end or what. All right. Oh boy, this is the window keep coming up again. Oh, some security feature, but all right. Okay, class. So let's look at this question. So it's talking about okay, this little thing is actually in a way not true. All right, guys. So I don't know what this little box is. Keeps appearing. All right. So who wants to take the lead for this question?
So repeat the question, please.
Who wants to take the lead for answering part 1? It's pretty simple.
So we can explain it.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right, sir. So first, all right. So we already know the airfare already, right, sir? Right. So it says that what you would do, because it's 3 nights, you multiply 3 times 97. And then you add it for them together.
Yes, that's it. Because guess what? Where do you live? St. Kitts, and you're going where? Barbados, right? So you need to travel to Barbados, right? So so this is the fare, and you're gonna spend 3 nights. So it's three times per night, and then you're gonna add that now with the airfare. All right. So by the way, everything would be in US. All right. So the answer. Wait, did you get an answer?
$647. 647 euros.
647 US flat. All right. Y'all agree? Let me take out this dot. Class, is there? Y'all agree with the reasoning?
I thought it said return airfare 356 and hotel accommodation $97 per night, and then it said calculate the total cost of airfare and hotel accommodation for 3 nights. So you wanna add the 356 with the $97, and then what the answer you get, you multiply time by 3, and then the final answer would be 1,359. Or am I wrong?
No, man. Why would you want to multiply the airfare 3 times? That means that 3 trip you're gonna remember, that 1 trip you're making. You know what I'm saying? You only flying to Barbados once and coming back. So if you multiply that by 3 times, it means the times you're going Barbados back and forth 3 times. So you wouldn't multiply the return airfare. You wouldn't multiply your airfare by 3.
So you just multiply.
All right. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, we're in Montego Bay, right? And you are going to Kingston, right? Think about it. You're going to and the return fare on Knutsford, I believe, is about probably how much again? Probably about 6,000. Something like that. Yeah, it's about $6,000 to go to Kingston and come back. All right, $6,000. And let us say you're going at a guest house, right? And you're gonna spend 3. You're going at a conference, and it is $100 US per night, and a 3 night. And I say, all right, you check. You're going to your company sending you, right? And the company is gonna pay for your travel and your accommodation at the guest house. It's a BPO thing. I don't know, some big conference going on. All right. How would you calculate the total cost of travel and accommodation? What would you do? Think about it.
Well, the accommodation, if I'm going to spend
3 nights
nights
and 100 US per night.
or if it's 100 US, I'm gonna spend 3 or 5 nights. I would have to multiply the 100 by the 5 or by the 3 to get the amount of money.
To stay there, don't you?
Yes, for the 3 nights.
What about the fare to go and come? Would you times it by 3? Would you times it by 3?
No, because at one time I pay the fare.
Exactly. So that's why you wouldn't. That's why you wouldn't. Because remember what you said. You add the fare and the accommodation, and then times the whole thing by 3.
Oh.
Is the way it will be incorrect?
Apparently, me never got through it properly. Me probably in a hurry.
All right.
Sir, the US now why you multiply?
Well, both of them are US, but which one do you multiply?
The top answer.
What, the 356?
647, let's see how.
John, I'm not following you here, Janet. I'm not really following what you're saying. What are you asking?
That's it.
You have
hold
US.
Hold on. Come again, Janet.
I see you have equal US 647 at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I was asking, what is that?
Oh yeah, okay. So this is the answer. This would have been the answer
Okay.
for this question.
Okay.
Do you know how I got it?
No, I didn't catch it. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, you stepped away. Because we're on it the whole time of this question. Oh dear.
All right, sir, I will listen there.
Yeah, listen to the recording because we're on for. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody was saying. Let me just quickly run through. It's pretty simple, Janet. You're going overseas, right? You're traveling, taking an airplane, right? And this is the return fare, 356. You're going to spend 3 nights at a hotel, all right? And its question is calculate the cost of of the airfare and the hotel accommodation for the 3 nights using the rates offered by this travel club. So because you're spending 3 nights, just say 3 times 97 plus 356.
Yes, I understand that part.
Right. And when you do the math, you get 647. All right. Any more questions? I believe somebody was saying something, but I'm not sure. All right. Good. Now, is it the beauty about math? We do this every day, I mean, it may not be traveling overseas. It may not be traveling overseas. All right, let me ask that question. Most of us in here are working, right? And let us say you work face to face, or let us say there was no COVID, right? And you're trying to make a budget of your work expense for the week, Monday to Friday. So what you'll do, all right, let us say you get lunch at your workplace. You get breakfast, coffee break. That'll be nice, isn't it? You get breakfast, coffee break, lunch, free at your workplace. So let's assume that, right? So the only thing you need to worry about in terms of your budget, all right, is your taxi fare and probably some pocket money, or probably you need to purchase lunch or something like that. They give you breakfast and coffee, but you need to buy lunch. So you say, all right, I'm gonna make a budget. Like, how much money am I gonna spend on fare? All right. So it's all right. $100 to go downtown, $100 to go Freeport, and that are 2 bills, and to come back on next 2 bills, that are 4 bills. you know, and then you know, just multiply that by 5, and then you just calculate your food money, and probably, you know, yeah. So it's just like that, right? All right. But sometimes when we see these questions on a paper, we start to think, and you see, first of all, you see St. Kitts, you see Barbados, you see all these things. I wonder, you know, but we do everything right here, so we do them on a daily basis. All right. All right. So yes, you are absolutely correct. All right. It's 647 US. All right. So sadly, I have to clear the screen because when I'm using this marking feature, it goes like that. All right. So that's 3 marks. So going down to part 2 now, we have another travel club. All right. But what you notice, it would seem as if this travel club is giving the money in what? In local currency, Eastern Caribbean. All right. And that basically tells us that St. Kitts is a part of the Greater Antilles, I believe, or the Lesser Antilles, and they use the EC dollar. I know that Montserrat, for sure, I'm positive about Montserrat, they use EC. All right. So this is saying that oh, by the way, who wants to take a job at this? Part 2. Your views are welcome. Yes.
Sure, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm correct, you know, because
No,
I was
man,
learning.
don't worry about nobody. No, the thing about it, you know, is that the mere fact that you are trying, it means that you're gonna learn whether it's right, or as a matter of fact, if it's wrong, and I get to correct it, you will remember it more than somebody who doesn't really participate or don't say anything at all.
Because I got kicked out, sir, so I was just hurrying to get it, so I'm not sure.
Oh man, next time you keep back the internet.
So it says you're calculating US dollars for the cost of 3 nights as advertised by Angie's Travel Club. So you say US dollars, US $1 equal to sir, what I have written down in my book is US $1.
Hold on. Just tell me where you go though. Tell me where you go. Don't tell me what you have. Tell me what did you do?
US $1 and US X.
So this is X. What is this called? What is this called?
US $1.
No man. If you go to the bank, what's the proper name?
Exchange rate, sir.
The exchange rate, right? The exchange rate is given, not true? All right. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna convert this to what? It says calculating what?
US.
Right. So that's what you're gonna do. That's all you need to say, you know. You're just gonna convert this to what? To US. All right. So what do I do now with the mathematics of it? Hold on. Is what I said a while ago? Just convert this to what? To US. That's what I wanted to say. But if I ask you what you do mathematically, you know, then you start to what? Okay, sir, I'm going to use the exchange rate.
Sir, I did it different in my book, you know, sir. I have US $1 equals to EC 160, 1610, and US X EC 270, and then I divide the $2.70 by the 1610, and I got 596.2.30 or 0.29.
Okay, well, no, it's not different. It probably just the format is just different, but it's not. It's the same thing. But it's because I'm using a particular format. If I do that, you're gonna show off everybody else. So I have to follow my format. All right. Okay, so basically, what did I say? You always line up what? Your country, right? So EC goes here. EC goes there, so it's going to be 1610.
Right.
And we have USX.
Then you divide.
And then, no, well, I mean, mathematically, I mean, you cannot jump to divide. You have to, you know. So we're going to cross multiply. So if you look at it, 2.7 times x is 2.7x,
Right.
right? And then 1 times 1610 will give you back the same thing.
1610.
All right. Then we what? We divide both sides by 2.7.
Right.
All right, and that will give you the answer. So the answer is x. Oops.
596.30.
So x, sorry about this, x is equal to US, how much?
$596.30.
596 and 30 cents. Class, is she correct?
Yes,
Can somebody?
sir.
Very
Sir.
good. Yes? Okay, I think you're saying yes. All right. The first one, Petty. Petty's travel agency. How much did it cost? I forget. US what?
US
$647.
$647.
$647. So which club have a better offer?
What's
Angie.
Angie's?
Angie's Travel Club, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. It says state giving a reason for your answer. All right. Well, is it this part of your class? Don't. I mean, it's you know, you're gonna say okay. The answer is Angie's because what you do is subtract the two values them. So you subtract 596.3 from 647. So okay, you say Angie is a what? Offers the best the better rate
Because
because it is X amount what? Cheaper. So I'm saying, so if you just write because it's cheaper, it is insufficient. All right. So it says state which one is better. All right. But I can tell you if you say it's state and it's because it's cheaper, you wouldn't probably get that one more. You just say because it is what? X amount what? Cheaper. Like $100. It wouldn't be $100. It would probably, yeah, it'd be 100 and something. 100 and
no,
something. Or less.
sir,
$51, sir.
50 something.
$50.70.
All right. So you say Angie has a better offer because it is $50 odd cheaper. All right. True. So we're going to reciprocate the multiplicating what? Factor. All right. If you were to do that by finding 50% of this and subtract it, you wouldn't get the answer. So it's going to be 100 over what? 115. Oops. And then you multiply that by what? 1610. And that will give you the cost of the trip, the package, before sales tax were added. All right, somebody compute that for me, please.
$1,400.
All right, 1,400. And that's it. And if you want to check if your answer is correct, you see?
Sir, I get $13.99. 509.
Oh man, you run off something. When you divide 100 by 115, you run it off. You use some of the decimal, not true?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you approximate it, you will get 1,400. All right. Okay. So if you find 15% of 1,400 and add it to the, you'll get back the 1610. All right, guys. So I wonder if I can squeeze in one more question. It has nothing to do with foreign exchange, but I want you to look at it. It's a shopping list. Look at this. Just look at it. It's not difficult. It's kind of simple. All right, so I'm gonna. So that's Amanda's shopping list, right? So here we have the item, quantity, and the what? The unit price. The unit price is how much for one. All right. So she bought 12 stickers, but one sticker costs what? $0.49. All right. She bought 3 t-shirts, but one t-shirt is what? $12.50. So how do you work out A?
Times the 3 by the 12.50.
Right. Yes. Yeah, man. That's what happens, you know. Very good. If you go to high-low and look carefully at the shopping list. All right. That's what happens. All right. What is that? All right, so I got that. What is that? All right, how are you going to work out B now? They tell us that 2 CD and 2 CD cost $33.90. What's the unit price? What would you do?
Divided by 2.
You know, it's divided by 2. Yeah.
$16.95.
Right. So for this one, it is a 33.9 divided by 2. And as you correctly said, it is what? $16.95. And would you agree with me that the same thing you do for C? Same thing you do for C, not true? $31
Yes,
divided by $6.20. All right.
Five by quantity and 5
Right.
whatever.
Right. Would you put a dollar sign there?
No, sir.
Right. Oh, by the way, I wouldn't. Yeah. You wouldn't put a dollar sign because quantity is just amount. All right, and that's it. Oh, hold on. What about D? What does VAT mean?
Somebody that added tax.
Right. It's something like GCT. So basically, they're saying that when you add up all these items, this is what it comes to, not true? But then no, you're gonna have to add what? 15% to this to get your what? Your final price, not true? Oh, that look messed up. All right. So what were you gonna do now? You're gonna find 15% of this, or you could find 115%. Not true? You get faster. Not true? 150. Yes. You get 115% of 108.28 because when it's taxed, you add. All right. Sorry, that should be a multiplication. Sorry. All right. And what is the answer?
93.91.
So that'd be about 100 and something dollar.
Yeah, I get 124.
124 and 52 cents.
I almost get 93.
I know, sir. I want to sleep.
So it's 124,
52 cents.
52 cents. All right. Everybody following?
Yes, sir.
124.52, sir.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. That's what I got.
So you get no.
Yes.
Yeah. So hold you wake up now. All right. Okay. But there's a little piece down here, you know. There's a little piece down here. I'm gonna clear the screen. Anybody writing?
So I have eye problem. I can't see that, but that's fine.
Yeah, I know. So I'm asking if anybody writing. I'm gonna kind of zoom it up a little bit. Anybody writing? All right. Let's look at down here, so this part here. It says Amanda. No, Amanda. This is Amanda's shopping bill, right? So it says Amanda sold 6 of the 12 stickers. What am I talking about? Stickers. Oh, this is what they're talking about. So she sold 6 of the 12 stickers that she bought at 75 cents each, and the remaining sticker at what? 40 cents each. Show by using calculation whether Amanda made a profit or a loss on buying and selling stickers. All right, so basically she go to the wholesale and bought this amount of stickers, 12 stickers for $5.88. Right, and now she go to school now. And I sell them to our friends them. So out of the 12, 6 of them she sell them for one price. And for some strange reasons, she sell the remaining for what? 40 cents. All right. Anybody want to take this on?
So sir, first you would multiply 6 times the 75 cents.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Then I do the 6 times the 40 cents.
Very good. Why would you do that, by the way?
Because a different price you sell the next 6 for, sir.
Mm-hmm. So ultimately, we're trying to find the what? The total.
The total together.
The total selling price. Not true?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we want to try and do. So it's like, so basically, this would have been her cost price. Not true? Because this is what it cost. This is what it cost her for the 12 stickers. All right. And then she's gonna sell the stickers. But the thing about it, it kind of patchy. So we need to work out the total what? Selling price.
Price of the 2 sets.
Right. By the way, this question is similar to a question we did about selling mangoes, not true? Remember that question there? Yeah man. Look back on the video that talk about this lady selling mangoes at a certain price, and we had said that maybe the mangoes got spoiled. Right. I can't remember her name. Probably it's Mrs. Brown. Probably I'm Mr. Brown wife, you know.
You love Brown, but you go always say Brown everything.
Yes. All right. So we're trying to find the total selling price. All right. So Amanda, by the way, is going to be 6 times
75 cents.
All right. No, is it going to be? Am I going to put 75 cents there? So?
No, go put $0, then 0.75.
All right. No, why are we doing that? What's the reason?
$1.
Because everything you have to convert it to dollars, because everything here is in what? Is in dollars, aren't you? In terms of the cost price, the whole thing is in dollars. So to convert everything to dollars. So 6 times, and the other one will be what? 0.4. All right. And just in case you might be wondering, how do we convert cents to dollars? We just divide by 100, because 100 cents
Give her $1.
The $1. All right. All right. Somebody compute this for me, please.
$4.50 fee is 75-cent cost.
Just give me the final price.
$6.90.
Very good. Right. So her selling price or total selling price will be $6.90.
So
All
she
right.
make up
All right. Very good. So her cost price will be what? What was her cost price?
$5.
What was it?
Go back up again, sir. Look at see table.
Oh, $5 what?
88.
Right. So it's $5.88.
Right.
All right. Now, is it sufficient just to say, just to write, she made a profit? What else do you think you have to
Oh,
put here? Right. Very good. Very good. This is 3 marks in the class.
They said
So-
alright, so she made a profit of $1 and whatever cents.
Very good. Right. That's how you get all the marks. I'm telling you. That's how they mark it. So you'd say, okay, so Amanda made a profit.
Of $1.02. $1.02.
That's how you get the what? The full marks. I'm telling you.